Welcome to the Talking Habs Live NHL Game Hangout for the Montreal Canadiens. You'll get some play-by-play and commentary. Come on in and join the chat, and let's talk about the game. Go Habs, go! Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. So we got the game tonight in Montreal between the Montreal Canadiens and the Philadelphia Flyers. They're in town for their final visit of the season. And two teams in the bottom 5 of the league right now. And so we'll see. Carey Price is making his third start tonight of the season. So we're hopefully going to see a win for Carey tonight. That would be really nice. So we'll see what happens with that. And what else we got for you there? That's basically it. I just hope for good things tonight. I'd like to see them get a win for Carey. And we'll go forward. So he's going to be making his third start. And there'll be 4 games left after tonight. So with back-to-back games this weekend, I've got to figure that Carey Price is going to start against the Boston Bruins on Sunday here in Montreal, and that Sam Montembeault will make the start on Saturday in Ottawa. That's going to be my guess, and I bet you I'm going to be right. So that'll be 4, and then there's the last game between Montreal and Florida. That's the last game, and the game before that will be in New York against the Rangers. And I dare say I'm going to say that Monty will play in New York against the Rangers, and that Carey Price will play the final game of the season versus the Florida Panthers. That's going to be my guess, and that'll make for 5 games. And I had made a hot take about a month ago, somewhere around there, and that Carey Price will play 5+ games, but looks like it's going to be 5. And I'm going to be right. It's not yet, but looks like anyway. But those are my guesses for the starts for Carey Price. I kind of think I'm going to be right on those. All right, let's go to the chat and see who's here. Daryl Adams. Rick heard from Top Shelf Hockey, and he never gets it right, saying, see Habs trading in offseason. Galley to LA. You think he stays or leaves? I don't know. It's kind of flip a coin right now, but I think you're kind of right. A lot of times, stuff like that, Top Shelf doesn't always get it right. I mean, he's playing a speculation game, so I don't know. I know there's rumors he's going to go to LA because Deneau's over there, and Bergey's over there. I mean, that's what people are thinking. So, Habs Guru, go Habs, go. Eric, hey Eric, good evening, Rick. Nice to see season winding down. It's yes, because it's been a long season considering we're not in the playoffs and all that stuff. But no, because they're playing better. Although that's kind of like fading away a little bit as they come kind of back to normal after the coaching change, right? Still playing much better hockey. The players are way happier in the dressing room and coming to work and all that stuff. So it's not that Ducharme was not a problem, and that's not what I'm saying. Just that, coming back to earth a little bit. And anybody thinking, well, next year is going to be fantastic. I think the way they're playing now is can show you what, next year might not be as fantastic as you think. And they'll still be a team that's going to be struggling, and near the bottom of the league. I mean, unless miracles and they get all kinds of players, but I don't think that's happening. Baby says, I stick with 2 more or a total of 4. Yeah, I don't know. I think what I'm saying makes sense. They're not playing Monty in both games on the weekend. So that'll give him 4 right there. And then he's going to play the last game of the season against the Panthers. Watch and see. Hey, Matt. How's it going, Matt Greer? Do you think any of those remaining games will affect who management will let go? or are they pretty much minds made up? Yeah, I don't think I don't think it'll be huge effect on that part. No, I don't know that their minds are made up necessarily, but I don't know that the next 4 or 5 games are totally going to make up their minds on somebody. But it could happen, one of them could play like horrible, but I doubt it. I don't see it. Habination says Top Shelf never gets it right, so I unsubbed him. I didn't unsub him. I don't unsub. I don't watch a lot of his videos, but I'm still subscribed. Let's see. No, that wasn't important, I guess. That's weird. Didn't it knock twice? For what? Oh. Nothing important. Of course it's nothing important. Why would it be important? All right, so ask some questions away. We've got to be about 5 minutes away from puck drop. And Matt should be joining us at some point. He didn't specify when, but he should be joining us. Until then, I will entertain you. Let me entertain you. You can tell like what era a person is from. Like if I do something like that, it's an old song, right? Kids today wouldn't even know what that song is. Do we finish last or second last, or does it matter? Well, as I was just talking about that in the pregame show, I think I think at this point, I don't know that they can get up to 30th. So it's going to be either one of those two. I think second last or last. Does it matter? Well, there's a 6%, 5% percentage point, like 5% difference in their chances to get the first overall pick. Ray, stop it. Stop barking. Ray. So, I mean, it matters a little bit, but to the extent that you're going to get mad at them if they win, no, I don't think so. Who stays and who goes? Allen, Monty, or Price? Well, that's like the $64,000 question. And I'll tell you, I think part of what Carey is doing in playing out these last 4 or 5 games that he's going to play, it probably has a bit to do with that, right? He has to know how he is going into the offseason. And I think a good, he has to know this. And then if he's still good in the preseason, and I've been saying if they're going to trade Allen, it'll be, just before the season starts. And I think that's kind of, so I think these starts have a little to do with that question of who stays and who goes. Babe, I would definitely, I'm not going to call the guy terrible. It's all speculation that he's working on. So, as far as the hockey guy, yeah, I trust the hockey guy too. I haven't watched a hockey guy video in the longest time. So I just not watching a lot. I'm like, whatever. I haven't been watching a lot of other videos. And I guess it could be, then the other creators would say, well, I won't watch yours. And I get that. If we don't beat Philly, we may not win another game. Ottawa on Saturday is a good bet. So we're started here. Pinard with a chance. He's in his 4th NHL game, they said. Excuse me. You watch Hockey Inside. I stopped watching them, but I watch them every now and then. I actually don't mind Julian McKenzie as much as the other guys. I don't know, something about them. Some of them get on my nerves. I don't know why. I think it's because they're from the Gazette. So we got just over a minute gone in the first. Trying to gauge the play here. Provorov sort of breaks in there, gets a shot on Price. Nice save. Track the puck well. Habs get the puck out of their zone, but Flyers steal it and dump it in. Petrie in the corner. Oh, there's a whistle. Ice, is that a penalty? Or was that offside? Like, what was the whistle for? I don't get what the call was. The whistle was for. Wasn't offside. Face-off is to the left of Price. Dvorak wins it. So right now, there's only one shot on goal for Philadelphia. No score. And we're getting close to 2 minutes in. Van Riemsdyk with a dangerous shot in the slot. Come on, guys. Let's get going here. Paling coming up over the line. Throws it at the net. Goes to the other side. Shot from the top of the circle. That went wide or hit somebody. Paling now behind the net with it. Into the corner. Up to the... not to the point all the way, but blocked shot there. Flyers get it, and they come out. Montreal gets it back in their zone. And who's got it? I think that's Suzuki. Who's got that? Edmondson coming out over the line now, over to Flyers blue line, into the corner. They're talking about that guy there. That guy, he's an attard. You're not allowed saying that word, I thought. Puck comes almost all the way down the ice, but not enough for an icing. Montreal's got it now, sort of. He's against the boards and couldn't do anything with it. Back to the point, cross to Romanov. Shot to the net, gets through, but it's a very light shot. Another shot from Romanov wide. Harvey Pinard getting some chances in there. I think he was leading the Rocket in points. 19 goals and I think 32 assists, something like that, for 51 points. Anyway, Harvey Pinard, he is a point getter, and I've said this a few times in videos. He gets points everywhere he's been. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy that's going to, but I guess kind of like Brendan Gallagher, and his nickname is Lavaliger because he plays a very similar game, and he's Laval's version. So I think that's pretty funny. So keep your eye on him. He may make Brendan Gallagher obsolete just by what I just said. I don't know if he'll score like Gallagher does and has up here, but you never know. Anderson to Caulfield. Caulfield over the line. Back to Anderson. Anderson has to dive for it and can't. Bad pass by Caulfield, unfortunately. Hey, born to be a Hab. Yeah, Paling's been playing well. Can't disagree. If they keep saying his name, Attard, they don't know that you're not. It's the A word. You get no. Oh no, it's the R word. I'm confusing it. I mean, who would have that name anyway? Yeah. So we got 14:15 to go, and the first shots are just tied at 1, which is like nothing for 6 minutes now, and no score. I just get this feeling it'll be a low-scoring game tonight. We will see. Here comes Philadelphia over their line. Jumped into Montreal's end, but Evans caught it with his stick and knocked it down. So here comes Montreal back the other way. Is that they said Harvey? I didn't see Harvey Pinard. Oh, it was Pitlick and Harvey Pinard. I don't know who's got it. Puck comes out though. In the neutral zone. Against the boards. And here comes Philadelphia. Shot from Chiston over the blue line. And that either was a save by Price or went out of over the glass for some reason. I didn't see. Will Goldfield's line mates change or will it roll over into next season? Well, I think you can pretty much say Suzuki will stay the same. They don't really have another winger there that's steady, right? Because it's been Anderson and Armia there, Pitlick there. So that I think might change, and it's kind of I deal with that in my next video tomorrow. That's what I'm dealing with is who might they put there or target to put there. That's all I'm going to say about it, though. You'll have to look for it and watch it. It is a I'll show you just to show you that I've got it. It's a script I wrote today. It's pretty. That might be my longest, or as far as pages, it's a 10-page script. So it took a while to write it, and I hope you guys will like it tomorrow. Sorry, I haven't had a video out. I had a few weird days, and haven't been able to get a video out. I was gonna put out that song, and I just that's the day I heard about Guy Lafleur's what he's going through right now, and I haven't been able to get back to it yet. Matter of fact, I haven't been able to write. Today was the first day I was able to write in the last 3. I don't know why. Sometimes that happens. Drouin will play right wing on the top line. Yeah, I don't see that. I don't. Not if they want to be successful. And I think, even if they're still looking to finish low and get a good pick next year, I think they want one line that is playing well. Keep the excitement going. At least, right? Like one line that they know they're going to get a lot of points from. Oy. Why is it sometimes these small players can be so good, but they're small and it's hard for them to succeed as much? Like Caulfield here. I think Harvey Pinard is going to be a really good player. Because when they drafted him, I remember right after the draft when I did my video, I said, "Watch this kid. He's going to be an NHLer." And so far, I think I'm right. He isn't yet full time, but he's going to be. Mark my words. Habination, I agree. That's what my video is about tomorrow. So watch my video, and then you'll know what I'm talking about or what I'm thinking. I'm not giving it away here, and no, because the video is not finished and it's not out, and I'm not doing that. So sorry, but you'll have to watch the video when it comes out. But it is about exactly that. Still only one shot apiece. This is two teams that suck. Marty's come back to earth with his coaching record, but I mean, I don't think that's a knock against Marty. Right. They're just saying he lost players at the deadline. He's still dealing with injuries and stuff. Like, I think it's fine. And he's still got a respectable percentage for especially a first-year coach. Wow. A very unlikely first goal by Philadelphia. Whoever had James Van Riemsdyk, you're up. James Van Riemsdyk with the first goal. I know somebody, was it Baybay? Who did Habination? One of you guys had James Van Riemsdyk. I just don't remember who. Maybe Habs Guru? Somebody did. One of the regulars. Hey, Hawko. How's it going, man? David, yeah, I think the Habs are going to get a good pick no matter what. I would hope even the NHL doesn't want the Coyotes to get first overall pick. I would hope. Guru, you did. Okay, I knew somebody. One of you guys did. Well, what was the score you had? Because you're up because I'm sure you're the only one who had JVR. It was a weird goal. I wonder how that. I didn't watch the replay. How'd that get through? It's a weird goal. Matt, I don't really know 100% the answer to that question. I would think they're going to, like, he's kind of locked in, but I mean, I'm not an insider. I don't know for a fact that that's true. It's Bubble Tea. Hey, it's Bubble Tea. How's it going? I kind of agree with you there. I agree with you there. We talked about it earlier. It was in the pregame show. Guru, you had 4-3 Habs? Well, that could you got a good shot here tonight. I'll give you some of the money back you've given me. That's funny. You'd be the first one to win. This it hasn't happened yet this year. Pitlick on a 2-on-1. Yes! No, he saved it. No contact from it's too bad. Didn't even get a shot away. It was a good opportunity there. Oh! That was a good pass there to Petrie, whoever that was. Some good chances there by Montreal. They just cannot finish. Petrie just couldn't get his stick on that puck. He went wide. Twice Petrie had an opportunity there. Habsburg, yeah, that's sometimes the biggest part of the battle is guessing the first goal scorer. It's the one you got to get first. Nice move by Tippett. There's a penalty coming up on Montreal for a hook on Clegg. Hooking. I mean, these guys don't need the money. Why are they hooking? They don't need the money. Not much of a hook, though, kind of tell you the truth. I think, though, he touched his glove. When the blade of the stick touches the glove, they call it all the time. So, but it's kind of, not a strong hooking call. So we're almost at the halfway point of the period. Philly's on the power play now. Their power play is worse than Montreal's at 12.2%. And there's a 2-on-1 for Montreal. Pitlick couldn't get the pass through. Yeah, Pitlick should have shot there. Come on again. 3-on-1. Come on. Shoot. Somebody. He didn't shoot again. Twice he should have shot. Suzuki now with a chance 1-on-1. Shoots. Save. He doesn't hang on. A minute to go now in the power play for Philly. Whew. 37 seconds left in the power play. Shot went off of somebody and out of play. So a face-off coming up. Man, he should have shot one of those. Pitlick. Jeez. 3-3 shots on goal. Tied up. 1-0 Philly. 8:35 to go in the first. Evans. Shot that hit Provorov and went out of play. 22 seconds left on the power play for Philadelphia. It seems like Montreal's had more chances shorthanded here on this power play than Philadelphia's even come close to getting. And I don't think I'm wrong on that. And it's like there's no, you see this and you can tell, wow, yeah, that's a bad power play. No wonder it's worse than Montreal's. So under 20, so 15 seconds left on my power play. On my clock, by the way, guys. I know I'm behind. There's that Attard kid. That kid's an Attard. Coming up on 8 minutes to go. Nope, it won't because there's 8:07 to go. And there's a whistle. A whistle in the it looked like in the neutral zone. 1-0 Philly. And if you go by the shots, it looks like maybe we'll get 20 shots apiece if they're lucky. I don't know, even if they'll get that. Unless somebody picks it up a bit. Hey, Gabriel. Hey, no worries. You're not late to the show, really. I mean, you are, but you're not because, you get here when you get here, so don't worry about it. But good to see you. Like a kind of an odd start to the game. It was an odd first goal. Montreal just had like 4 odd man rushes on the penalty kill just now. Couldn't score. And it's been an interesting first period. Just less successful for Montreal because Philadelphia's got a goal. And Montreal don't. Not a lot of shots getting through to the goalies. But it is like, we're only in the first period, almost through. I mean, we're getting down to 8 minutes left in the first. So, but still a lot of hockey left. And I'm sure we'll see, hopefully, some, I wouldn't say more exciting play. Montreal is making it exciting so far, really. So far. Oh, Gabriel, it doesn't just seem like that. That is what's happening. We're literally battling because just 1 point apart, same number of games. Sam, I got to think Montreal will be a little better than they were next year. I just got to think they will be. Just how much, I don't know. Philadelphia, I don't know enough about what's going on over there to know that. Seems like that interim coach ain't working out. Gabriel, we're getting a good pick. And there's a bunch of different scenarios, and if it stays kind of the way it is, and we're 5 games left, it kind of will. Yeah, we're getting a good pick, a top 4 pick. I think, yeah, we're in a good spot. And with luck, they win one of the 2 draft lotteries, and they're first or second. I think that's their Sam. That's their differential, the goal differential. Yeah, I think that we haven't. Yeah, I heard about that a couple days ago. Gabriel, I'm with you. I want Wright or Slavkovsky, whichever one comes first. Oh, Caulfield. Yeah, Petrie has been up on the attack a lot in this first period. A lot of chances. And they're saying that, Philly will give you a lot of chances. They're going to give up a lot of opportunity. And which they're doing, but Montreal not finishing. Four shots apiece, 6:15 to go in the first, 1-0 Philadelphia. Here's a breakaway. Price stops. All right, here they come back the other way. Flyers steal the puck away from Evans in their own zone. They come back over the line in Montreal's end. Shot doesn't get through. And then another shot in this high slot doesn't get, I don't know what he did. I think he missed it. Bad pass across ice. Oh, somebody's hurt. Romy's down. Looks like maybe a high stick. No penalty. I don't know what happened. Is bubble tea? I think every fan of every team in this league is saying the same thing. So, can't force it. I mean, you can, but they won't do that. Don't expect the players and stuff to tank that. Like play lousy to get. Don't expect that. So you can't force it. There's got to be a little luck involved. So what you got to do is stay low in the league, get as good a chance as you can to get that first overall pick, and that's what you got to do if you can. And yeah, I think that can be done. I don't really, there's a lot of promise here going forward. And, I was really enthusiastic when Marty St. Louis took over and the Habs were playing well. But I don't think at any point I said next year they're going to make a full turnaround and they're going to be in the playoffs. I did not say that. I said there's an outside chance depending on what they do in the offseason. I still don't think that's going to happen, though. Because quite frankly, I think they probably, they're going to try to improve the team. But I think they'd like a shot at Bedard if they can get there, in an honest way. As far as the players and the coach is concerned, it's management that can make them tank. That's all. But we'll see what they do in the offseason. Honestly, if I were them, I would just be, making moves to get young prospects. I wouldn't make too much about veterans or going after star players yet this season. And then maybe next season, at the end, after that in the offseason, that's a different story. It was a follow-through that hit him, right? But I guess not in the face, because that would have been a high sticking call. Or it is if the ref decided to call it. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. Can St. Louis coach D? It's interesting because he preaches concepts over systems for offense. Does that work for D? Honest question. I have no clue. Honestly, I don't know 100% the answer to that. It's 2-0. Damn it. Hang on. I mean, can he coach D? That's what there's assistant coaches for. So he oversees everything. So, I mean, yes and no. I mean, I don't know. So what happened here? Provorov gets the goal. So Pitlick, yeah, I think Price might have screwed up there. He didn't come out to challenge there. And then I don't know if Pitlick really screened him there that much. Hako, yeah, I know Hoffman. Maybe maybe they'll find a way to get rid of him on the offseason. Born to be a habit. Will next Thursday. We got 1 week to go, and that is it. Rami out? Is he out? He got hurt. He's out right now. I don't know if he's come back on the ice because I don't know if it's a serious hurt or not. Yeah, the guy just said, Johnson just said, it's Martin Jones you're playing against. He will give you goals and just shoot on net. That's what I'm saying. They got to just, oh, Jesus. Okay, so they scored. Hoffman, just speaking of him, he just got a goal. I don't know if that's going to count or not. And I'm only saying that because it's a huge scrum in front. Anything can come from that. But Hoffman just scored. It's 2-1. So this is going to get reviewed maybe for a glove pass. Yep. This is not a goal. He went hike 1, hike 2, or 1, whatever they do in freaking football. I don't know. I don't play enough football. And yeah, he hiked it to Hoffman. That's not going to count. Romy going back to the bench. Romy's okay. So, Braden, why would you be here if you can't imagine? You're sitting through it right now. By listening to me, that's what you're doing. I don't understand. They're letting the goal go. It's not being challenged? What's going on here? I don't. They're letting that goal stand. They can't challenge a glove pass. Cooley is slowly increasing his stock. He could easily be number one, but I'm sure Wright will be first overall pick. I still think it's a blended family, by the way. Welcome in. It's a goal. Okay. I guess it shouldn't be, but they can't challenge that. Depending who you talk to about Cooley or not, I don't know. Sam Gallagher's made a career out of doing what he does. I don't think Gallagher's changed anything from day one, basically, to now. So, yeah, every team does it. So you know that's why there's refs. Caulfield just ripped one off the bar. Oh my God, almost tied it up. 6 shots each now. 351, 350 to go now in the first. It's 2-1 Philly. Caulfield almost got it away. Man, all they have to do is keep playing. There's going to be opportunities here tonight. So if they can give up a lot less opportunities, they should win this game. But it's easier said than done, maybe. Oh, Hoffman with another opportunity. Don't make anything of it, though. This kind of makes me think of a game. God, you can almost pick any game early in the season under Coach Dom, when the Habs were like kind of running all over the place, but yet winning the game at that point. You know, there were a couple of games like that. I kind of get that from Philadelphia. So if that's the case, Montreal, if they just keep at it, can win this game easily. Not, I won't say easy, but can win this game. Jeez, that one went through the crease. Sam, he wasn't calling the guy embarrassing for doing something like that. He was calling him embarrassing for diving and acting like he's hurt and then getting up and being on the power play. Like, that's what he's calling him out for. I called him out for it in the game. So sorry. I'm not going to buy your argument. Sorry. Not the same thing. It's just not the same thing. Okay, we got under 2 minutes to go here. Shots are now 8-7, so they've gotten some shooting, at least gotten a few shots in before the end of the period. Blended, yeah, if we get the first pick, I think there's no doubt we'll get right. It's if we don't get that first pick, who do we get? It just, Wright should definitely solidify the 1-2 center position. Come on. Waited too long, Petrie, for that shot and was wide. Caulfield just drew a penalty. And here we go. They just whistle, delayed penalty. Caulfield just drew it. Was that elbowing? I don't know what he did. He did that. I don't know what that is. Elbow, whatever. Anyway, Caulfield just drew that penalty. So Montreal's power play is coming up. So maybe elbowing. I was right. Hey, Anthony, you could say hi. What's the score? It's 2-1 for Philadelphia. Caulfield is. He's Johnson's just saying Caulfield is buzzing in this one. He sure as hell is. So am I, but I don't think it's the same kind of buzzing as Caulfield's doing. Yeah, Caulfield is hot tonight. Yeah, I can't see him not get. He looks like he's going to pop a goal here tonight. Under a minute to go here now in the first. Montreal is on the power play, so if they don't get a goal here, they'll have a minute two of power play time to start the second. Dvorak wins the draw. Clay cross ice, back to Clay. To Pitlick. Oh, Pitlick to the side of the net. Gallagher to Dvorak. Ah, almost. They reset now. Pass it around a little bit. Come on, guys. Ah, can't get the one-timer on that. Come on, guys. Come on, let's get one before the end. Scores, Hoffman! What? That didn't go in? Oh my God, that hit the post and the top and the crossbar and then bounced out. How? Are you kidding me? It didn't go in. Hits the crossbar and then the post and doesn't go in. Well, you're obviously a Sens fan. I'm not even answering that. If you're going to defend Stutzla, I don't want to talk to you. If you can't say Stutzla's a freaking diver. He should win gold medals in the Olympics for the diving he does. So just say that, and then maybe I'll let you call Gallagher a rat. Otherwise, Sam, go somewhere else then. Good for Stutzla for getting injured. You're going to fake so many injuries that he has in his career so far, his short career. He should get injured every now and then and see what it's like. Don't fake it otherwise. It's called, he caused his own bad karma. Yeah, I think it's pretty much a consensus opinion on Stutzla. Well, how you don't see it? Well, I guess you're a fan with rose-colored glasses, and that's okay. I mean, I get that, but he's a freaking diver. Play like a rat. How does he play like a rat? You tell me how he plays like a rat. Is he on? I mean, he plays a little on the dirty side. I'll agree with that. But I mean, he's not dirty like. Come on, he's not. I know what you're going to say. He's not like that. He does play a little bit above the rules, yeah. But I think on a pretty, in a pretty clean way. You could say it's my rose-colored glasses, but I'll live with that. Okay, but that's not a rat. You're going to call somebody a rat. It's not for throwing the puck out in front of the net with a hand pass. Learn the game, my friend. Learn the game. A rat is a pest. A rat is a guy that tries to get away with little illegal things. That's a rat. I'll look up. Was it Kenny Linsman? Was the rat? Who was the rat? Kenny Linsman. Kenny the Rat Linsman. That's what they called Ken Linsman. He was a rat. And we kind of had one here in Keith Acton. Keith Acton was a bit of a rat. He wasn't there that long. He ended up in Philadelphia for most of his career. But I don't agree to call Gallagher a rat. Nope. I would say Gallagher plays on the edge, but I wouldn't call him a rat. And throwing the puck out in front with your glove like that's a lot more respectable than taking a dive to draw a penalty, than getting up and go and acting like you're hurt and then getting up and you're on the face off for the power play. Yeah, it's a lot more respectable than doing that. So there's that. Sam, I'm going to cry crocodile tears. I'm going to cry crocodile tears for your Senators. Your arguments are weak at best. Sorry. That's just the way it is. And not my fault you don't like it. That's all. Hako, there you go. Rats are cheap shotters. That's right. But people think that Galley's a cheap shotter, but they can't prove it. But that's his reputation. Anyways, if you're sticking up for Stutzla, no, you're on a real weak footing. The way I saw it for the injury that he's got was that he tried to get a call. The ref didn't buy it, so he faked an injury. That's how I see it, and you can see it any way you want. And that's not just me making that observation. I'll buy into that observation. Oh no, Sam, are you the guy that's all hurt about being criticized? Really? Is that you, right? We had this before. We've done this before. Haven't we? If that's the case, I'm not doing that with you. So if you want to keep doing that, you're gonna have to go bye-bye, my friend. Because we've done this before. And I'm not gonna be, oh, you called me a name. But why'd you call me a name? Oh, you're such a bad person for calling me a name. I'm not doing that with you, buddy. That's weird. No? So yeah, sorry. No, but you're not happy to discuss your opinion. You're happy to discuss your opinion as long as you can tell everybody else that I called you a name or I did this. I'm not doing that with you. So sorry. Have a good night. I'll tell you this. This is what I'll tell you. I was born at night, but Sam, I wasn't born last night. So you can maybe pull that over on me the one time, the first time. I'm not gonna. It's not gonna happen the second time. Come on, somebody else get in there and talk to me. And get some serious talk. Yeah, I don't know. I can't answer that. I don't know why I'm doing it. It's like the walk. Yeah. And he's gonna be like a zombie because he's gonna keep that. I'm happy to discuss my point and keep. I'm not gonna even acknowledge it. Although I just did acknowledge it, but I'm not anymore. So like Hoffman gets credit for a goal that should not have counted. And then he misses on a goal he should have hit on. Jesus. It's just that kind of a year anyway. What are you going to do? It was just funny, though, how someone was just shitting on Hoffman and he scores a goal. So what? Nobody's going to talk to me at all except for seems like only one person wants to talk to me now. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not. Where's Matt when I need him? My God. Yeah, I mean, there's it's kind of hit and miss, right? I don't know what's reviewable and what's not exactly, but I would have thought something like that. It's on a goal, should be reviewable. Hey, how many did they take away from us that they shouldn't have? So here they get one. We get one for free. I'll take it. I like the Sens more than the Leafs, yeah, but I'm not so sure about all the fans now because they only have 12, right? So now Sam's one of them, and he's getting kind of on my nerves here a bit if he keeps that up. And yeah. Yeah, Tario, goaltending interference. I think it was written in Klingon, and that's why nobody can really interpret it because Klingon is a lost, kind of a lost art language. Like if you know Klingon, that's like a lost art. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's what's going on there. Ok talk, barok. I don't even think I said anything in Klingon, but I watched a lot of Big Bang Theory, and they said words that sounded like that when they were talking Klingon. Also from the Star Trek movies. I think there was one where Kirk had to imitate the Klingon captain that he just killed so he can get beamed up off the planet that was falling apart. And it was something like that. So that's why I said that. I see Tario said NHL rules are embarrassing, and I thought he said, Rick, you're embarrassing yourself. Here it comes. I'm gonna start playing the violin. This is the smallest violin in the world that's playing. Some Habs fans are sensitive about galley. You don't touch our galley. Honko B, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that at all. I'm just saying that how many goals did we see this year got called back or whatever that shouldn't have been, or that they called that shouldn't have been goals that they allowed against us. Yeah, I'll take one here and there. You know, why not? Got to even out sometime. Born to be a Hab. Last game out, I didn't hear about any power outages. At least I was fine. That's too bad, but in the end, it was not a great game. By the way, I'm going to point out. See this thing here going on the bottom? Oh, it's not there right now. Come on, it's going away. Oh, there it is. That. See that? If you're interested in getting in the bracket contest, it's Talking Habs bracket contest. Go to that link there. You got to write that down, though. I apologize. And you can enter there. You need the passcode. That is Rick's Bracket Challenge to get in. It's a private league only for this channel. And if there's a winner, because I imagine it could be that there's no winner if nobody gets it right. Either we'll do the closest to, or hopefully there's a winner. And you win a prize. So it's free. Doesn't cost you anything. So head over there and, get involved. Now, you can't make your bracket, though, until the teams are all decided and in place. And then as soon as that, you go over there, you can make your bracket. And you got to do it like quickly, because if you wait too long, it won't be on like forever. Once the games start, pretty much you can't make your bracket anymore. Is there a reason why we're debating or talking about all the Senator stuff? We're playing the Philadelphia Flyers. And besides Habination, who are you talking to? I can't tell who you're talking to. Yeah. What happens next after passing Eugene Melnick to the Ottawa Senators? Somebody buys them up and moves them. Hopefully in Canada. Wouldn't it be cool if they move them to Quebec? All right. Hako, exactly. So what's the difference if we get one that's kind of it's not borderline. It was just it was an illegal hand pass. I mean, it's not a perfect game. It obviously happens the other way around so many times. Well, why can't we get some happening for us? It's only fair. And when it happens the other way, I don't see anybody breaking it down and going, this one's a rat or this one does that. Why do you put up with it? I don't see that. I don't see that at all. So why should we have to put up with that kind of talk? And then I'm told that I I was nasty or I was this or that. I'm not putting up with that. Admit to it, and maybe I change my mind. But he won't even admit to it. He's going to just make me the bad guy, and I'm just not, go do that somewhere else. Whether you've been here a year and a half, or 3 years, doesn't give you license to mistreat me. They gave Galley an assist for the goal. Well, that's fair. Why not? He did assist on it. Oh, Hako, I know you didn't. Don't worry. I'm not in a bad mood. If anybody knows me, you know when I get mad. I'm not mad. Anyway, second period's about to start. I'm not mad. I just don't. I'm not taking bullshit. That's all. My mom did not raise no fool. Flyers win the draw on the first faceoff. Montreal's power play. We're on the power play, I think, for like probably about 50 seconds now. 49. Born to be a Hab, I doubt it. I think you can stream them if you pay for the streaming, but they're not going to be on TV that I know of. Unless there might be an AHL channel, something like that, maybe, but I don't know. "22 games without a goal." My God. Well, it's interesting. So he scored so now number 22 has to score. Come on, somebody do something. Oh. 5 seconds left. Nice draw pass by Suzuki. Weidman with a slap shot save, and that is definitely an over. Power play's over. Habination, no, they can't. But listen, the Flyers don't have a great PK, and their power play sucks as well. So this is a night where you don't want to really say no. From what the Flyers were doing in theirs, they might want to say no. Only 10 shots for Montreal, 7 for Flyers, but they're up 2-1. But at least Montreal got a goal. But they had to get it. They had to. This is for Sam. They had to cheat to get a goal. So it doesn't really count. I want to see them score actually score a goal. Because otherwise, they haven't really scored for Price yet. Price makes a save on a shot by Lindblom, I think. He looks behind him, thought it went behind him, but there was a delayed penalty on Montreal for interference, I think that is. Petrie. Yep. 2-minute minor for interference on Petrie. Kind of borderline the call, I guess, from what Mike Johnson just kind of said. So go Habs go for Shorty here. They just were all over the Flyers on their last power play. So let's see if they can duplicate that here. It would be kind of cool. Couple chances there for Van Riemsdyk. Here comes Montreal. 2-on-1. Now it's 2-on-2. Shoots. Paling gets tipped away. Here come the Canadiens again. Tyler Pitlick. Bad angle and in tight. Didn't get anything on that. This is kind of repeating the last power play for Flyers. Whoever's behind the bench they're not coming back next year. Some banging around in front of Price, and they don't score. Thank God. Under 30 seconds to go in their power play, Flyers. Pitlick again. Can he make a move? No. Tries. He almost made a move. Yeah, power play's over now. So back to 5-on-5. Four minutes gone now in the second. 12-11. That's the shots on goal. It's a 2-1. That's in favor of Montreal. It's a 2-1 game in favor of Philadelphia, though. Lindblom gets a sort of a breakaway shot, kind of hits the glass, so it went wide or over the net. Montreal goes for a changeup. They toss the puck in. There's the cheater, Gallagher. Oh, he's going off now. Three on one for Flyers. Now it's 3-on-2. Man, can Anderson skate? Can Anderson skate, man? That's all I got to say. Van Riemsdyk with another shot. Save Price. Flyers go up by 1 on Montreal on the shots clock. 13-12 now. Look at Andy skate to get in there, and he gets all the way down to the front guy on a 3-on-1. Wow. Talking about explosive. Talk about Anderson's explosive skating to get in there. Come on, Evans. Blocked. Scored! Petrie's shot. I think it got deflected, though, because that went up at the end, right at the crease. So somebody deflected that. No, somebody deflected that. Yeah, Evans got it. Evans got a piece of it. Yeah, he tipped it, no doubt. Evans ties it up. Yeah, beautiful deflection. Nice shot by Petrie to be deflected. Oh, Perreault falls. Gets a backhand on that, though. Well, this is it's turned into a bit of an exciting game anyway, but it's like kind of like not quality hockey, but it's exciting. Evans from Petrie and Pitlick. Didn't say which Pitlick. I guess Rem. Petrie breaks in. He can't. Some good opportunity. Petrie's playing pretty well tonight. Now here comes connecting the other way. Fires a shot. Save a Price. Well, Sam, you might have found something we can agree on. If you like Polyev, no, we don't agree. If you don't, we might agree on something. Will he win? I hope he wins a ticket to another country and permanently banned from this one. The idiots in the Conservative Party, probably, yeah. Come on. But I think he was screened. Lindblom scores 3-2. Damn it. But I think he was screened there, Price. It was kind of quite the release by Lindblom. Yeah, I think he was totally screened. I don't think Price saw it exactly like Johnson. Oh, he didn't see it. It went through Weidman's legs, I think. He had no time to react to that. All right. The Habs come back with 2, and Habs Guru gets the win, getting the first goal scorer and the score. That's how it's going to end up. Watch and see. Come on, guys. Clear that. Sam Pierre Paulo, he's got to win the nomination first. Don't jump ahead. If that guy wins and is prime minister, I leave this country. Like, that's how bad that guy's going to be. Anyway, I'm not talking politics here. Puck touched a high stick, I think. Ooh, what a redirect, too, from one side to the other. Oh, we're at a commercial break, so about 12 minutes to go in the second. Oh, I guess Matt's not showing up. Told me he was. I think he showed up really late last time, so. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm already hungry. It's going to be one of those nights. Hopefully you won't hear my stomach growl. It'll be roaring by the end of the night. So, what you guys think of the game so far? At least they scored a legit goal for Carey. Hopefully it kind of can open up the floodgates a bit. And they can get some goals, instead of nothing. Because that first one, was a hand pass. See, I'm not really going to count that, But they got a legit goal. And, hopefully they'll get a few more. I like to see it. I'd like to see Carey get a win here. He needs a win. I think he's okay either way, personally. He's just looking to get the reps in and see where he's at. Chat, don't fail me now. Where is everybody? Lavaliger. Wow, he's got, in his last 30 games, he's got 35 points in 30 games down there in Laval. Been playing well. We're back here. Come on, guys, let's tie it up again. Come on. Ah. I want a goal. Come on, guys. Okay, they're rushing up there. That's that Petrie. Petrie's pass went off a stick and out of bounds. Oh, yeah, that's true. Evans was out with a potential COVID, but it was non-COVID. He had the flu, I guess. The flu is going around here in Montreal, too. Got to be careful. Come on. Get it out of there. Get it off this guy's stick. Shot. Price makes the save, and it goes off him and out of play. Frost. He's cool. All right, so we got 10:34 here to go in the second. 3-2 for Philly. Tied up. No, it's 18-16. That's the shots in favor of the Flyers. In Montreal's own end, they got the puck in the corner. Up and out. Can they get it? Nope. Flyers get it in their own end. Now, they lose it in the neutral zone, and Montreal loses it back in the neutral zone. Dumped in behind Montreal's net. I think it's Romy with it. Waiting for some changing up. And here they come. Come on. 2-on-1. Philly. Bryce makes the save. Jesus. Odd man rushes abound on one end and the other tonight. It's a commercial break now. So who's got what to say? Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me this way. I can't sing. Why am I trying to sing? Geez, really, the only person that wants to talk to me is Sam. That's it. Nobody else wants to talk to me. I'm doing something wrong. Everyone's leaving. Give a thumbs up before you leave. I appreciate that. Although I guess if you're leaving because you don't like what's going on, you're not going to give a thumbs up. But you can always ask, right? It doesn't hurt. Worst you could do is swear at me, but I won't hear it because I can't hear you. All right. That didn't work. Time to start singing and dancing. But I don't want to lose people, though. So singing and dancing not going to work. Start telling jokes. I don't know if that'll work either. I could start begging. Whoops. Like, serious. Nobody wants to talk to me. Like, what's going on? All right, we're back. Here we go. Suzuki taking the draw here. And see who Suzuki wins the draw. So Suzuki. Puck goes out of play off a stick. Yeah. They're showing me the percentages for the picks. Sorry. The draft will be in Montreal. Yes. Long as COVID goes along with it. All right, come on. The big boys are out there. Let's get a goal. Why is Perot out there with them? Oh, I guess the line was changing. This is just back and forth. It's just going back and forth, back and forth. Right now, it's an icing call against Montreal, so it'll come all the way back. Not much happening. Kind of gotten boring. It was really exciting there for a while, and now it's kind of slowed down a bit. Slowed down just a bit. All right, so Jones hangs on to a puck that was kind of flipped up into their zone, and he hangs on for a face-off there with 8:03 to go in the second on my clock, which I might be a little behind you guys, depending where you're watching it. It's a 3-2 game, favor of Philly. Face-off is to the left of Martin Jones. It was Uncle Nate won the draw. It's an offside at the Philly line. Oh. Come on, guys. The Habs go for a changeup. It's in behind the Philly net. Provorov with it. Up to the right side. Oh. Jesus. Konechny scores. It's 4-2. Price was not happy with that one. Nope. Yeah, some breakdown there on the defense. But still, Price, he wasn't happy with that. He kind of slammed his bottle down. Anyway, 4-2. Well, the Habs guru. I mean, if there wasn't like another period, I'd be really confident in you getting this. But there's still another period, so I don't know. On the left. It ain't over yet. I just said if they're that's all. I didn't say anything yet. It just there's a lot of hockey left. That's all I said. Jeez. Oh, Anderson really came close there. Good move by him to get in through the past the defender. Caulfield's lost a little bit of his zeal here in the second. He had a really, really strong end of the first period. Speaking of him, he loses it there. Oh, Tyler Pitlick having a good game, getting some chances. Come on, guys. No, we can't tie it up here, but get a goal. 5 minutes to go here in the second on my clock. Konechny with a shot. Carey Price covers up, saves and covers up. A commercial break with just a little under 5 minutes to go in the second. Montreal just cannot buy a goal. It just feels that way anyway. Yeah, Gabriel doesn't feel like there's a win coming tonight unless it's a big difference in the second. I mean, in the third period. It's 4-2 for this freaking guy again. Oh my God. 4-2 for Philadelphia. That's one obsessed Leafs fan. I mean, he's just obsessed with this channel, this kid, Connor. Yeah, I don't want to talk. I have no interest in talking about Matthews, even though that's like a good thing to hear. I don't have interest in talking about Matthews unless we're playing the Leafs. But that's not really true in general. I do, but not tonight. Okay, Dvorak and Thompson taking a face-off. The ref didn't like that. They throw Thompson out. McEwen in for the face-off. And Dvorak wins the draw. Puck goes over the glass off a stick. We got 4.5 minutes now to go here in a second. So what did they say? They just said he wasn't allowed to challenge, but he should have been allowed to challenge that goal. I don't know. Come on. Get it out of there. Oh. Price freezes the puck. So we're gonna have a face-off. So I think to the right of Price, but I'm not sure if it's to the right or left. Yeah, I think to the right. Yep. Won by Montreal. They come out, but not cleanly out of their zone. They get it back in the neutral zone. Can they hang on to it? Yeah. No, yes. Nope. Come on, guys. Let's do something here. Oh, Weidman shot almost got through. That went out. Yeah, but YouTube, that doesn't make sense because Montreal wouldn't be challenging a goal they scored. So it was Philly not being allowed to challenge. Face off to the right of Martin Jones. Won by Montreal. Come on. Oh. Come on. Ah. Puck went into the Canadiens bench. 1:53 to go here in the second. Flyers up now 25-21 on shots, but it's a 4-2 game in favor of them. I do know what happens when you assume. Yep. Okay, face off now to the right of what's his name? Martin Jones, won by Philly. Gallagher turns it over at center ice, but he gets it back and in near the goal anyway. Can Montreal get it out? Hoffman, Dvorak, I mean, to Gallagher, shot, sort of missed by a bit. Here comes Montreal back again over through the neutral zone. Gallagher shot from the high above the circle, and that's saved by Jones. 1:04 to go here. Some words and some pushing around Sanheim and Hoffman, and now Konechny and somebody. No, he doesn't come to anything. Konechny and Gallagher. Konechny and Gallagher going off for matching minors. Both 2 minutes for slashing. As Gallagher, and I didn't see who. He didn't even say who. Just said Montreal and Philly. 2 minutes for slashing. Oh, Konechny. So Galley and Konechny out for the rest of the period. Yeah, YouTube, but I mean, I would have hoped for more scoring at this point. It hasn't come. Just one goal. Oh, it's still a period to go. Two saves by Jones there. Backhand on from Savard, and I didn't see who else got the rebound on that. 12 seconds to go here. So it'll be a little under a minute to go 4-on-4 when the third period starts. Savard kind of broke away, and his shot was saved by Martin Jones. Right at the buzzer. It's bad Savard couldn't score there. So we're going to go into the third, down by 2. It's a 4-2 game. It's too bad. Oh, I'm tired. I don't know if it shows. My eyes are tired today. Oh, I know what it is. I told you guys I took the I know what's going on. Simpson oil. The Simpson oil's kicked in. That's what it is. I'm wondering why I'm having trouble sort of having trouble not staying awake, but Yeah, so I'm gonna have a couple of something to munch on a little bit. Hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, it's the Rick Simpson oil show. So we got an intermission. So maybe I can be funny. I don't know. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. No, that's not true. Savard has gotten like 2-3 goals, like making that move, breaking into the center there, and yeah. So Savard couldn't score if he was in a motel room alone with a prostitute that had $1 million. Yep. Why does he have to go to a motel room? They're always getting caught for hooking. Sorry, but I gotta eat something. I'm just trying to melt it. I don't want a dull crunch. Sorry. Well, I guess now is like a really good time for some back and forth. Because I don't know, if I'm left up to my own devices, I don't know what I might say. Health always comes first. Where are you getting that from? I mean, health, but wait, what? I don't know what you're saying. Except in the dictionary, that aardvark comes first. And except in, and this is from an old porn movie, science comes first. Yeah, not much health when you're eating M&Ms. I don't know if that's healthy. I need the energy, though. I took that Simpson oil about 3:30, I think. It's just kicking in now. That's like a long time. That's me. My metabolism is slow. YouTube, health in terms of energy and self-care. What's that mean? I don't know. What's self-care is what? Is self-care, that's when you do that thing to yourself? Is that self-care? I don't know what that is. Eric, people are going to get down on price, but I mean, if you do, you kind of be ashamed of yourself. Honestly, though, I don't care. I don't think price really cares either way. He's doing his thing. He's focused. I think that's all he cares about. YouTube, no, it's not. It's Rick Simpson oil. It's Homer's nephew, Rick. My cousin. I love Homer. The Simpson oil is kind of, yeah. Take care of yourself. It just, I took a little too much. That's all. That happens. This is the result. I got the wicked munchies from it though now. Jesus. Plus I've been smoking. All right, enough of this stuff talk. This kind of talk. I don't think YouTube likes that. Okay, is anybody talking to me other than Sam and YouTube? Not that I mind, but somebody else also? Rick Warren, a Flyers fan. Hey, welcome in, Rick. I love your first name because that's my first name. So you got a great first name. You just cheer for the wrong team, but hey, you're allowed. But welcome in. We like to have fans from the other fan bases, as long as they don't come in here just to put us down and stuff like that. That doesn't go over well here. But everything else does. Yeah, it's pretty healthy. Problem is, that's why I wear glasses. It's hard on the eyes, and I gotta shave my hands all the time. But other than that, it's pretty healthy for you. Am I making too much noise with this stuff? You gotta understand, I've always got an excuse, don't I? Anyway, I had enough now. Oh, you were also hoping for a loss? You know what, though? I think it gets you closer to the bottom there. I still don't think that the Habs can catch you or Arizona. So I think it's pretty much where it is. You guys in Seattle might switch, but, it's pretty much where we are. You'll get a good draft pick. Okay, Eric, so you're saying if I'm the GM, who would I pick at the draft if not Wright? Well, if I got first overall pick, I'm picking Shane Wright. If I have second overall pick, I'm not 100% sure. I have to really do a little more research. And maybe the same at third. But if I've got fourth, I think I'm going with Slafkovsky if he's there. I might go with Slafkovsky at second and third, but I would want to look at I don't know enough about the other guys around. So that's about all I can say. I think Montreal might end up with that fourth pick. And I would really it wouldn't bother me if they got Slafkovsky. It wouldn't bother me at all. But if I'm getting first overall pick, I know I'm not looking elsewhere. Yeah, so excuse me. You get Shane Wright. You solidify that center position for the next 8, 9, 10 years. And I think you've done good work if you do that. So, yeah. Now, it's the other picks that, I guess depending on who's picking and where, if you're getting second, third, fourth, fifth. I don't think they get worse than fifth. I don't think they get fifth. I think it's fourth, third, second, or first. I hope we get lucky and we get that first pick. I really do. Yes, Jerry Springer used to say that. He used to say, take care of yourselves and each other. And if you can, just go off. That's what he used to say right at the end. They cut that part out about going F off, but it is what he used to say. I don't think it is, though. Jerry Springer, crazy show. I haven't seen Jerry Springer. Is it still is he still on? I haven't seen that. I want to say like a number of years. It could easily be 5 years. It could be 15 years. Somewhere like in there, that range. He also used to say to prostitutes, "Do you take a check?" And he never got laid that way. That's why. He was also mayor for a very short period of time. I think, I'm not sure how long, of Cincinnati, if I'm correct. Oh, I'm doing good tonight. Do you take a check? I'm sure that's been asked of. I mean, that's happened before where somebody tried to do that. I'm sure it's happened in the history of. I mean, that's like the oldest profession. So well, I don't know how long checks have been around, but there's that. But maybe like way back in those days, checks were just written on like a stone tablet. There were no banks, idiot. There's talk the Flyers want Wright, so maybe they'll move up in the draft. Okay, but Rick, honestly, so you have the number 1 pick. Are you really moving? You really trading that away? Like, what do you have to give up to get that? Right. So does it pay at that point? Right? Does it pay to give up to make holes, big holes on your team just to get one guy, and then there's nobody left for him to really play with? I don't know if that makes sense. So I don't see that happening. That I don't see a team that's going to get the number 1 pick giving it up in a trade. I'm looking at highlights. I'm sorry. I'm like forgetting where I was. I said to where are we? It would be interesting if they could pool together picks together for a decent prospect at the draft. I mean you might see that. That's different than saying to move up and trade up to get the number 1 pick. Springer Show was on until 2018. Okay, that's Springer was mayor of Cincinnati for 1 year. I didn't think it was a long time. It's 77. Wow. Hey, BL, just got home from Q game against Baie-Comeau. How things going? Your other favorite team? 4-2 going into the third. So. Could be better. That's what I would say. I'm just looking at the scoreboard there. I can't. I thought I could. Trying to find out if the Coyotes are playing tonight. Both looking in 6-game losing streaks. One of them will tonight. Guaranteed. It's 9 o'clock, people. Yeah, go away. Time for my old guy meds. It's because I'm an old guy. Draft is in Montreal. Chance to walk up and make the first pick in a packed house. Montreal's not trading that away. Damn right. But I mean, what team is, right? Arizona's not. I doubt it, right? Flyers aren't. Seattle wouldn't. Yotes play tomorrow. I wasn't sure. I thought one of the logos I saw was Coyotes. Anyway, listen, the way the game's going so far, Montreal's not winning, so it doesn't really hurt them. Yotes play Caps tomorrow. Well, they probably won't win. They got to stay. They got to keep pace with the Yotes. They're only 1 point up on the Coyotes, so it's not a huge lead. All it takes is an overtime. If the Coyotes get into overtime once, and they're even up. From what I understand, if they're even up, Montreal gets the tiebreaker and would be first over. Would get the 30-second spot. So Coyotes win the tie. I think it's the Coyotes would win the tiebreaker. Montreal would lose. So Montreal would be in last. Coyotes, Coyotes getting that first pick is almost blasphemous. If I believed in religion, that's blasphemy. Listen, Montreal, I'm going to say it doesn't look like Montreal is going to win here. So I'm going to say that. But, I mean, there's a really good chance they beat Ottawa on Saturday. I mean, that's a pretty good chance. And then it's the Rangers. Well, then it's Boston, which, yeah, I can't. I don't know. Maybe they don't beat Boston. And then the Rangers, I doubt. And then the Panthers. The Panthers, they might, because Panthers might be sitting a lot of guys for the last game of the season. So, there's a chance there. So, we'll see what happens. But the same could be said for the Coyotes, right? Their last couple of games, they might have a lot of guys on the other team out because being rested for the playoffs. So that's something to take into account. Showing the chances on that power play, shorthanded. Jeez. And for Harvey Bernard and stuff. Anyways, good play there. So they were outscored 2-1 in the second. And it's 4-2 overall. And we're about to start third. Habination. Well, when it first happened, the St. Louis bump, everyone was like upset they were starting to win. So isn't that a good thing? All right, so Suzuki's going to take the draw here. I'm not sure against who. Come on. Against Hayes. Suzuki wins, sort of won the draw, but then Flyers got it right now. Come on. Shot on Price, right in the chest. He makes save. They need a whole new coaching staff with new ideas. Maybe St. Louis can stay for a while. St. Louis will be here for a while, I believe. And well, listen, the coaching staff, he didn't change up at all when he came here. I think that's where you're going to see some changes. Some changes there. And listen, they're not a great team, even with Ducharme gone. They still have a lot of work and a lot of work to do. That's all it means. Players love it. The players are really happy, and I think that's where you want to look and see if there's a big difference overall at this point. Players are still happy. They want to come to the rink. They want to learn from him and all that. I think it's still positive. YouTube, we don't know. We won't know. Probably won't find out at all because they'll be different next year. Abby Nation, your comment there. Interim coaches don't normally last when the winning starts. Well, depending on it's not a written in stone thing. So Lecky's playing well out there apparently. Oh, look at the moves by Suzuki and for nabbing. What moves by Suzuki? Damn it. Look at him dangle around. Too bad he couldn't get a good shot away. Come on, guys. 17-10 left. So there's almost 3 minutes gone here in the third. That slow start with the shots definitely turned around. It's 28-27 in favor of Philly. 4-2 game. Philly leading. And there's a whistle here. So it's a offside, and the puck came all the way back. I don't know. It's weird. Come on, you guys. At points, this game could be such a snorer. And then at some points it's freaking exciting. Yeah. Almost 5 minutes gone here. It's just kind of boring back and forth, kind of not much happening. Montreal's got to start making a push. If you want to win this game, better start making a push for a goal. Come on. Petrie got a wrap around, but he went all the way around the net, and his shot went wide. Damn. Yeah, I mean, Habination, this game is kind of but at points it's been really good. So but right now it's kind of, this is unwatchable almost. Very boring, very nothing happening, back and forth, really just nothing happening. Oh boy. But we're getting near the end. There's going to be 4 more games when this one's over, right? So just while we got a commercial break. So there's back-to-back games this weekend. They are in Ottawa on Saturday at 7, and Boston is in Montreal on Sunday at 7. And then on Tuesday, I believe it's Tuesday, they are in New York to play the Rangers on at 7. And then on Thursday, final game of the season, Florida Panthers are in Montreal to play the Habs, and that'll close it out. So don't forget, I'll be here for all 4 games. And yeah, hopefully you guys will. And then after those games, then we go back to. I wonder, is it Friday? Maybe it's next Friday's last game. Let me take a look here. Let me take my meds and I'll take a look and see what. I might have it wrong on the days for the games. Let's take a look. Give me a sec. Yeah, I did have it wrong. It's Wednesday and Friday next week. So Wednesday they're in New York. Friday Florida's here. Saturday is going to be Saturday Hockey Talk. We'll be back to that for the off season, so don't forget that. And there you go. I got it right now. I fixed her up. What are my off-season content plans? Well, pretty much what I always do. Wednesday and Saturday, we got live streams. And yeah, videos as the ideas hit me. Playoffs, we don't have to worry about that. The first round, we have the bye. Long bye week. Anyways, we're just approaching 7 minutes into this third period. Well, pretty much like nothing's happened in this third period. Both teams look like they are both on back-to-back games. They both look kind of tired and checked out here. Hey, Bob. Bob. Oh, there's a shot. You got to wait. Bob Cannon. Boom. Hey, it's getting better. Hey, Bob, how's it going? We get to see Tio go out in first round. We get to, it's one thing we got to look forward to. Shots are tied. Nope. It's 29-28. It is a 4-2 game. Montreal just offside there. No problem, Bob. I'm going to try to have a sound effect for next season. I don't know if I can. They don't let me play sound effects on here anyway. Come on. Come on. Make it interesting. Get a goal. Really, I think they'd be pushing a little harder for a goal. I'm sure Flyers are just content to continue to play like this. Yeah, Bob, we were hoping for a better score too. Have a Nation, I'm not sure what you said either. And I have the same excuse. I'm not sure, but maybe the players are too. That's why they're playing like this. Come on, we're getting some energy. Come on. No, kind of nothing. It was a nothing, but yeah. No, you're not must. I never force it on people, but you should. Everybody should. Let's change the lyric. So we're just over the 10-minute mock. Gonna go for a commercial break there. By that's when you get a group of people. They put you in like against a wall, and a group of people, and they all grab these rocks and they throw them at you. It's not as pleasant as people think. I know what you're quoting. Born to be a Hab. You're getting sleepy. You're getting sleepy. I've been getting sleepy for 2 hours now. YouTube, no, not the only reason. That could be one of the reasons. This day and age, all you got to do is say the wrong thing, and boy, people want to throw rocks at you. Come on, it's enough commercial break there. Got a game to finish up. People are tired. Need to get up in the morning for work. Hurry up. And they listen to me. Linus. Hey, there's Linus. Where's Charlie Brown? I didn't know Linus's last name is Hogberg. Did you guys know that? Wow. Where's his blanket? Not a name you hear often, Linus. That's what I'm just making fun of. Suzuki taking the draw against Uncle Nate. Suzuki won. Come on. Offside. Flyers. Cannon. Hamhuis' name was Dan Hamhuis, and he was a relative through marriage, distant relative through marriage to my buddy Pat in BC. Or he's somehow a distant relative. Pat didn't get to meet him, but so yeah, Hamhuis is not Linus Hamhuis. At least it's not. I'm thinking of Dan Hamhuis. No, I guess in Sweden. I'm just saying. I'm making a joke. Hey, David. Come on, guys. Get something going. 8:35 to go in the third. This really is turning out to be a turd. Tripping call. That was not a trip. The guy was falling before the. Okay, I got to see this again. Maybe I saw it wrong. I want to see this trip. I guess so. To me, it looked like the guy, like he said, just said now, lost an edge or something. He was going down before that stick hit him. I don't think that was a trip. That's what I saw, but it's not so much in the replay, though. I have to admit. Good thing I'm not a ref. Eight minutes to go here in the third. A minute and a half to go in the power play for Philly. Where's the shorthanded opportunities? They just dried up for Montreal. Two on one for the Flyers. The puck went up in the air. The guy couldn't whack it in, like a batted in. I don't know if it went off the defender stick or not. Flyers kind of skating a lot, like fast now. They're trying. Don't know why. They're ahead. Petrie going around the net, centers it to Pitlick, and like at an open net. I don't know what happened. Did he miss the puck completely? Let me see it. I think he got it, but what did he do with it? Oh, he puts the puck over the net. Oh, damn it. Guru, you almost had it there. 4-3. That's probably how it would end up. I could go for a cheesesteak right now. Don't talk about food. I'm starving. "21 seconds left on the power play. Petrie shot saved by Jones. He hung on. We got 6:46 left in this third period, but essentially in the game, unless Montreal can score 2 goals. Shots are 31-30 in favor of the Flyers. It's been very tight that way as far as shots. Been close all night like that. Excuse me. To be fair, Philadelphia Friars. Speaking of fryers, my air fryer got recalled today. My air fryer, they recalled it. So anybody has an Insignia air fryer, it may have been recalled. Mine was. So I had to register, and they're going to send the box. I send it in, and they're going to refund the money. I don't have my receipt still, so I'm getting $75 for it. They give you a gift card at Best Buy. So I got to buy a new air fryer soon. Can't live without my air fryer. I got to replace it before I send it back. I don't want to live without my air fryer. Apparently it's a fire hazard. The plastic, if you have a model that has plastic on the outside and they're all in black, it could overheat and catch fire. Only 36 instances in Canada over the last 4 years, I think. Not a big, but it could. That's what's wrong with it. I've had 0 problems with it. Yeah, I want to fry the air. Some air steak. Some good air steak. Yeah, it was on Twitter today. I saw that on Twitter. Good thing I go there. I wouldn't have known. Under 5 minutes to go in the third. Yeah, for me, I noticed Giroux's not there, not hearing his name, but weird, whatever. It is what it is. Times change. Commercial break. Come on, you got like 4 minutes to go, guys. Why you have to have a commercial break now? Yes, I'm a little unhappy about the air fryer thing. But I'll have like 3 to 6 weeks before I get that thing. So I got 3 to 6 weeks to replace it. So what fumes from the air fryer? I don't get you. It's no different than if you cook in an oven. I don't get what fumes. I use mine in the kitchen. It's just that since I got it, like I rarely use my oven. I rarely use the oven, depending on what I'm making, right? But so yeah, I like that. I don't want to go back to having to use the oven all the time. And I like my air fryer. Anyways, if you do have an Insignia, just Google it. That there's a recall, and it'll tell you which models. And of course, the model I have was the first one on the list. Yeah, first one on the list was mine. I was hoping for the best. All right, they're back. They're back. They're back. Come on, let's go. Bob, did you? Oh, you said okay. Insignia. You left. I didn't say Insignia. Not like a major brand name, but well, you won't get that. Yes, that's it. YouTube. Habs Guru, you're not gonna get it. 5-2 now for the Flyers. Oh boy. I don't know who that was. Cates or Frost, one of them. Frost. It's a little frosting on the Cates. Yep. 5-2. This game couldn't end soon freaking enough. $4:20 to go. Awesome. Love the number. Not liking this game though. Fast forward. I can't fast forward. Paling hits the post. Jeez, like from in the slot, in the middle of this, like not deep, not close, but right in the center. Van Reeves like steals the puck, breaks away, scores. Boom. 6-2. Oh boy. Turnover by Pitlick. And JVR gets the first and the last goal of this game. Well, hopefully the last goal of this game. Long 3 minutes to go here. So it's Van Riemsdyk from unassisted. Is it a Hattie? Did JVR get a hat trick? Oh, look at this. Montreal gets the third. Caulfield. Yay, Caulfield. Number 19. At least something good there. Let's check this out. I didn't really see it. Oh, that shot. Wow. That was a wicked shot. Yeah, I mean, like, Jones should have had that. So, anyway, I'm glad to see Caulfield got his 19th. So that's a good point. Something good happened tonight. He's one away from 20. Got to figure Caulfield's going to get one more goal in the next 4. It's going to be tight, but I mean, I think he's going to hit the 20. I was hoping he'd be at like 22 or 23 by now. What's embarrassing about it? They're a shitty team. It hasn't changed. Anybody who thought that changed because of Marty St. Louis, sorry. It was temporary. Which, quite frankly, for me is kind of, I'm glad because they can't get carried away going into next season. Like they're going to be, we're a playoff team now. No, they're still a shitty team. They got a lot of work to do. So Price struggled in his third game back. It's not unusual. Wouldn't worry about it. And anybody saying, well, Price, only play the 4 games. No, Price is going to play 2 of the next 4 games because he needs this work. Price is trying to get his game back, so this is important for him. He's going to do all the work he can. And I wouldn't even be shocked if he plays 3 of the next 4. Best Buy, I think it is only sold at Best Buy because Best Buy is doing the recall. I couldn't do mine online. It wouldn't accept my address. So I had to call the number and register that way. And it's by Best Buy. So, yeah. Bob, that rumor's been out there for a while. Not, that's maybe an off season. It's possible, I guess, but I just think it's just a rumor. I don't think there's anything to it other than people assuming because that's where Deneau went, that Galley's going to go there and Bergevin's there. And I don't know. That's my thoughts. I don't think there's anything to it. Until it happens, I don't see why there would be. Hey, H2O, how's it going? Man, it's okay tonight. You're in late. They're not going to see Letang here this summer. I wouldn't get excited. You'll just get disappointed. Game's over. Yay, game's over. 6-3. It's too bad for those 2 extra goals. Not Baybay. Habs Guru could have won the contest for the first time. Somebody would have won this year. It's come close, just not. Nobody's hit it. I gotta take those off finally. I guess I can take them off. Yeah, guys, Galley trade's going to be an off-season thing. Price has said he doesn't. It's unlikely he goes to for Team Canada. He'd love to, and he wants to, and he's always wanted to, but it's unlikely that he does. Suzuki said he would go. I don't think he's been invited yet. So that's if they invite him. He said he'd definitely consider going. George, why is it pitiful? What do you? I don't know what everyone's expecting, even against Flyers. I mean, so if they win, it's why didn't they lose for the tank? If they lose, it's they were horrible. This team's not watchable. I don't know. There's 4 games left. Hey Bob, you too. Keep the stick on the ice. And if your wife doesn't find you good looking, at least let her find you handy. Something like that. Another tough game. Bring on the next one. Yep. H2O, why do you want Letang here? He's 35. He wants a 5-year deal at 7-8 million a year. They don't have the money for that, so that's not going to happen. Why do you want Letang so bad? They've already got an experienced guy in Edmondson. You got Savard here. They're not going to be able to move that. So how are they going to be able to afford that? That's why I'm saying that. Grimes, Grimes, at least yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, at least he scored. Yeah, they've come back to earth a little bit after the new coach. I mean, it's kind of normal. If she doesn't find you handsome, at least she should find you handy. That's it. And I was neither, so. Is the San Luis Honeymono? I guess so, a little bit, yeah. But not in a bad way. Just, there's usually a lot of times there's a bump with a new coach. He had a pretty good extended bump. They're back to earth a little bit. That's all. There's still a lot of work to go on here in their rebuild, reset, retool, whatever. Yeah, H2O. Would they really help this rebuild next year? And you really want to sign a 35-year-old defenseman to a 5-year deal? Right? But yet, people will say, well, Petrie, bad signing. He's too old. Yet, Letang is older than Petrie is. So it doesn't make any sense. Which position do you think they need to address as top priority this season? Center. They got to find a second center. They need to get a winger on the Suzuki Caulfield line. And they got to figure out the defense. Does it have to be over in the offseason? No. They got to do as much of that as they can. They got to get rid of some cap space. They got to make some cap space. That's what they got to do. Why do you want to get Boucher or Vigneault? For what? You want to replace Marty St. Louis with Guy Boucher or Alain Vigneault? Okay, H2O, do me a favor. When you get serious, come back. I can't even believe that Alain Vigneault's name is brought up like that. Like, really? Anybody bringing up Alain Vigneault's name to be coach here? Like, you're not even serious. You cannot be a serious Habs fan if you want to see Alain Vigneault come here to coach this team. If that's the harsh truth, sorry. Galley had lunch with Bergie after he was let go. So they're friends. They love each other. So what does that mean? That he's going to LA? How does that mean that he's going to LA? I mean, he may still go to LA, but I don't see how that means he's going to LA. I hope he's busted our balls, George. Av has taken 2 teams. AV Vigneault has taken 2 teams to the Cup Finals. I don't know what else to say, H2O. If you're serious about having Alain Vigneault come here, you're either just trying to, keep the charade going, or you're serious. I don't know which one it is. I said what I said already. Give St. Louis a full season before judging. I mean, how are you judging St. Louis bad? Because the team is losing again a little bit. You're judging that. Well, okay. Well, I don't get that. But BL, I mean, really, St. Louis is going to be here next year. Why are we even talking about that? Habit Nation, come on now. You're just trying to stoke the fire. Another good point by Hako. He took out a train wreck. You expect that to be solved by the end of this season? Are you kidding me? Even next season. Grimes, exactly. We're losing because this team has some freaking problems that still need to be fixed. Yeah, I'm not want to talk about the Leafs. I don't want to talk about Ducharme. I actually just want. I gotta go make supper and stuff like that. So I'm leaving in a minute. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna take off now because yeah, I need to eat something. I'll be back. I'll remind everyone. I got a video coming out tomorrow. I'm going to be talking about my ideas for the Habs finding the right player for the first line winger slot to play with Suzuki and Caulfield. That video is going to be out tomorrow. Please look for that and give it a watch. And then we got back-to-back games this weekend. Montreal's in Ottawa on Saturday and home to Boston on Sunday. So I hope you guys will check those out. Till then, I will bid you adieu for tonight. I want to thank everybody for being here and spending the night with me here. And yeah, that's it. That's all. So thanks, everybody. Stay safe out there till next time. Check out my video tomorrow. Appreciate that. And peace out, y'all. Have a good rest of the night. And thanks for watching. Bye, everybody. There's my cursor. Ciao.